So today we are in Angkor Wat.
Wait, we are? So today we are in Angkor Wat. This is take 3.
Take 4. Today we are in Cambodia, in Siem Reap, to go finally to see Angkor Wat.
Our massive bucket list item.
The only bucket list item we had for this entire trip, believe it or not.
And finally, we were going to see it.
Our plan was to spend 6 days in Siem Reap, 3 of which we would be in the Angkor Archaeological Park, and we would alternate. So one day would be in Angkor, and it would be a long, tiring day. It's not really for the kids. We hope they would enjoy it too, and I'm sure they'll gain from the experience, but it becomes a long day. So the second day would always be a day to chill out. So they can play in the swimming pool, we can go into town and explore. They can decompress a little bit from the previous day's exertions. The other thing we did is hire a tuk-tuk driver in advance. It costs somewhere between $20 and $30 per day to hire a tuk-tuk driver.
You actually found somebody on Reddit who was recommended by lots of people.
Yeah, I read someone's blog and she said she had this amazing tuk-tuk driver who was really knowledgeable, had excellent English, and was really, just really helpful. And
who actually grew up in Angkor.
yeah, he was born in Angkor, as many people were, and has been relocated. That's a whole separate story. So I managed to get hold of his WhatsApp number and get in touch with him.
So the temples are absolutely amazing. They blew my mind.
I think this might be one of the most magical places I have ever been. It really doesn't look real. Look at this. Look at the trees growing along there. It's just incredible. Absolutely stunning. I can't believe most of what I'm looking at. And some of it really is just empty. I know you can hear people in the background. There are people around, but some of these bits aren't exactly busy. I was expecting tens of thousands crowding every space, but it's really just the big photo op spots. Yeah. And if you look behind me, again, another amazing temple. You can see my family hidden in the background. And as I forgot to say, this is Taprom, this is the Tomb Raider temple. And it's one that they left with these stunning trees growing over the ruins, because it was probably an aesthetic choice. They thought it would look amazing. They thought it looked like a lost ancient city, even if it wasn't a lost temple. And so they left it like this. And also because it's very hard to conserve. How do you take those tree roots off those walls? We are currently in Buntai Kadai Temple.
Watch your step.
Thank you. On the in the Angkor Archaeological Park. This is one of the quieter temples in the area, and we're not totally alone. There are people around, but it's pretty quiet.
And can really explore the place and get a feel for it.
Yeah, and if you're wondering how we are exploring alone, it is because our children are both sound asleep in the back of a tuk-tuk being watched over by Mr. John, our tuk-tuk driver, and my mum.
Mr. John, who very patiently drove around in circles in order for us to get our kids to sleep.
Yeah, he literally got us to the temple and then drove in small circles until they had nodded off. And this behind us is just stunning. You can see some of these enormous trees from the top.
This temple is still being restored at the moment. So there are bits that they're still putting back together. All part of the great jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, and you've got these incredible walls that we're walking along the side of, and this line of columns, all of which is intricately decorated. Most of it hasn't been conserved or restored yet, but you can see some of this really intricate detail that was originally there, and it's preserved in some places. And it just feels, I don't know, atmospheric.
Special.
Feels special. Yeah, the fact that this isn't crammed with tourists. If this was anywhere else in the world.
There's a giant spider up there. I gotta walk underneath a giant spider.
Holy shit, that is big. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but it is maybe about yay big.
Hang on, I'll try to get a picture of it.
Yeah, it's a big spider. And yeah, we are walking underneath it.
We?
Are you going to try and go... Right, Daria's going to sneak. Go on.
I'm gonna go here.
You can avoid walking underneath it. Coward.
Well, there might be more spiders inside here.
Quite possibly.
The temples also have lots of bats. So pretty much any structure you go inside, in the roof, the bats will be hiding there, and you can hear the tiny squeaks.
Yeah. And there is still the remains of a moat. So that behind us is the remains of the 800-year-old moat.
I've never realized how important water was in Angkor.
Another thing we hadn't quite expected about Angkor is that it is still a natural forest with wildlife, and there are a lot of monkeys.
Oh yeah.
Some of the monkeys hang out in the park itself, and we were warned, if you see monkeys around, don't have food in your hands because they will steal it. Our guide on the first day showed us something really cool, which is that you can give bottles of water to the monkeys and they will drink from it.
Because they're also quite thirsty. There's enough water around the area, so they will go for the bottles too.
Yeah, they'll steal your water bottles as well as they'll steal your food. So on one day he actually gave his bottle to a monkey.
He had to do that to save Izzy.
Yeah.
Because she ended up wandering around with a biscuit in her hand, and we were just crossing into another temple which was swarmed by monkeys, and they saw the biscuit in her hand.
Come here. Come here. It's okay.
And the monkey happily sat there and drank his water.
It reminds me of the time the monkey stole bread from Finley in Singapore.
Oh God, yeah.
Very brave. Ah!
Yeah, Isabel fortunately didn't have anything snatched out of her hands by the monkeys.
Well, neither did Finland technically. It was under the pram, but neither of them have good experience with monkeys, I think.
Yeah.
Wait for the next video to come out. And
See you in the next video.
and thank you so much.
Like and subscribe. Come on, you're meant to know this by now.